Good morning and welcome back to The Final Cut, your daily pulse in horror, your daily dose of dread and film industry buzz, where horror isn't just a genre, it's a way of life. I'm Travis, and today's episode brings you portals, ghosts of Christmas, and a case of mistaken identity that's got horror fans raising eyebrows. Let's dive in to today's top stories. All right, first up, man, I used to have some love for DJ Tanner back in the day, but I don't know about it now. Candace Cameron Bure, beloved sitcom queen and Hallmark regular, says watching horror movies in her home is a no-go. Why? Because she believes it opens a portal, not metaphorically, but literally, to something demonic. On her podcast, the Full House alum said her family often teases her about her spiritual beliefs, especially when she starts talking about TV being the portal. Yes, she called the television a portal. Despite growing up in the industry and knowing how movies are made, Candace claims that horror films can still carry an energy that invites darkness into the home. Makeup, sound design, crew of 200, it doesn't matter. To her, some stories invite real spiritual danger. So, do horror films channel energy beyond entertainment? Or is this another case of religious fear wrapped in family-friendly packaging? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Next up, from Full House haunts to haunted halls, Robert Eggers is back with another period piece nightmare, and this time it's a retelling of A Christmas Carol. Yes, the director behind The Witch, The Lighthouse, and Nosferatu is tackling Charles Dickens' classic ghost story. Warner Bros. Has tapped Eggers to write and direct the new adaptation, and insiders say he's writing the role of Scrooge specifically for who else but Willem Dafoe. Given how Nosferatu ranked in $181 million globally and snagged 4 Oscar nods in the craft categories, this next project could be just as visually stunning and unsettling. Think Victorian misery with a supernatural chill and a lot less cheer. So here's my question for you guys. Are you down for a dark, atmospheric version of A Christmas Carol? Or should Eggers leave the Yuletide ghosts in the grave? Let me know what you think of this story in the comments below. And finally, the teaser for Him dropped this week, and horror fans went wild until they read the fine print. While the trailer is being marketed as the latest from Jordan Peele's Monkey Paw Productions, Peele isn't writing or directing. That role belongs to Justin Tipping. Peele is producing, full stop. Him stars Tyreek Withers as a rising football star who trains with his idol played by Marlon Wayans. Things go from mentorship to madness with unsettling psychological horror vibes. But the marketing, it's got fans confused and maybe a little misled. Online, people are calling out the studio for leaning too hard on Peele's name, calling it marketing sleight of hand. Still, the film looks solid, and honestly, it's not the first time a big name producer's branding eclipsed the actual director. Don't forget, Vita Patel's film, The Monkey Man, also was produced by Jordan Peele, and that had a lot of Jordan Peele over the titles as well. So, here's my question for you guys. Do you care who directs, or is a monkey paw stamp enough to get your butts in the seats? Let me know what you think of this story in the comments below. Today's take. Horror just isn't a haunt, it's projects. Candace says your TV's a portal. Eggers wants to send ghosts through Victorian London, and the marketing behind Him proves just how powerful a name can be, even if it's just on the poster. Whether you're inviting spirits into your house or being sold one in theaters, remember, in horror, perception is possession. This is The Final Cut. If you are listening to this show on Spotify, please make sure you answer today's Spotify poll. That's it for today's episode of The Final Cut, your daily pulse in horror. We are wrapping it up in ATL pretty soon, but you guys know the deal. If you need to follow us on all social platforms at HMUNCUT, you can follow me personally at Travis Nyquill with an extra L. And if you love what we're doing and you want to support us, please make sure to hit up our Patreon page. Just search Horror Movies Uncut. Until then, folks, you guys know the deal. We'll see you next time. Until then, keep the lights on.